morning to all. Last class we have learned about speed, velocity, acceleration. By using this formula, we have find out equation of motion. Did you learn, students, equation of motion? Three equation we have learned, and I have given on assignment equation of motion. Did you do that assignment? Yes? Yes, very good. Now we can write, already you have learned three equation. That equation I am writing now. V equal to U plus AT. First equation, V equal to U plus AT. Second equation, S equal to UT plus half AT square. Third equation, B square equal to U square plus 2A. As last class, we have derived this three equation. Now, do you know each letter? What is V? V. What is V? Final velocity, U initial velocity, A acceleration, T time. S displacement, U initial velocity, T time, A acceleration, T time. V final velocity, U initial velocity, A acceleration, S displacement. Okay, this all the students know, and you have learned this three equation. When asked is also you have to answer this three equation. Okay, this all last class we have learned. Now today we are going to learn about motion of freely falling body. Motion of freely falling body. Freely falling body. Now we can see some activities. So we have choose two objects. This all of you know. What is this? Stone. What is this? Eraser. No, now we are choosing this two objects. Now I am dropping this object same time, same height. Just watch it. Same time and same height I am dropping this object. What happens, students? At the same time, two objects also fall on the ground. Now, next activity, and a piece of paper. This all of you know this eraser and piece of paper. This also I am dropping same time and same height. Now, what happens? Let's watch it. First, the eraser fall down. After that, the piece of paper. Do you know what's the reason? In the absence of air, any objects, when we drop any objects, it fall on the same height. But here air is there. No. The air, presence of air offers some resistance to the motion of freely falling objects. Air offers some resistance to the motion of freely falling object. But it is negligible small when compared to the gravitational pull acting on the stone and the eraser. Okay, so it is negligibly small when compared to what? The gravitational pull of the stone and the eraser. Hence, they reach on the ground at the same time. Can you understand this activity? So, the stone and the eraser reach at the same time. What's the reason? Air offers some resistance to the motion of freely falling objects. But it is negligibly small when compared to the gravitational pull acting on the stone and the eraser. Hence, they reach the ground at the same rate. The another one, the magnitude of air resistance depends on the area of an object exposed to air. The area or mass of an object. According to the mass of an object, the air resistance depends. So, we can see this object, this equation. Already we have learned this equation. No? So, instead of A means what I told? Acceleration. Instead of A, we have to write G. What is G? G means acceleration due to gravity. Any object, when we throw upward, all the object will fall on the ground. What is the reason? Because of the acceleration due to gravity. Because of the gravitational pull, all the objects are attracted towards the earth. So, we have to write A equal to g. So instead of acceleration, we are writing here acceleration due to gravity. What is g? Acceleration due to gravity. G means what? Acceleration due to gravity. So instead of a, we have to write g. Then initial velocity, starting velocity, u equal to 0. So the initial velocity denote the letter u equal to 0. Now, yes, displacement, same height, no? So displacement s equal to, we have to write h. Now, we are changing this equation by substituting this values. Now, listen, first value, v equal to u plus at. Instead of a, what you have to write? G. Instead of u, we have to substitute 0. So, the first, this equation becomes v equal to 0 plus, instead of a, you have to write g. So, v equal to, what says? gt. First equation change, v equal to gt. Now, the second equation, s equal to, what's the value of u? 0. Initial velocity 0. So, 0 into t. What's that? 0 plus half. Instead of a, what we have to write? G. So, g. So, the second equation, s equal to half g. Like that, the second equation change. Then third equation, v square equal to u square plus 2as. So, instead of u, you have to write 0. Instead of a, you have to write g. Instead of s, you have to write h. So, you will get b square equal to, what's the value of u? 0. 0 square 0 plus 2g h. Instead of a, we have to write g. Instead of s, you have to write h. So, the v square equal to 2g h. Like that here, 3 equations you have get. So, first equation v equal to gt and s equal to half gt and v square equal to 2g h. This is the motion of freely falling body. We will get to this 3 equation. Okay. Suppose this is the object. The chalk piece is an object. No. When this object I'm throwing upward. Now say I'm throwing upward. This against the gravitational force. No, gravitational force always attracting towards the earth. But I am throwing here upward. Upward I am throwing. Now see, it's against the gravitational force. So we have to write, instead of g, we have to write minus g. Why here minus? Against the gravitational force. So we have to write here minus. Again this equation will change. This first equation v equal to gt. We get to know. So here v equal to minus gt. Instead of g, we have to write minus. Now here s equal to minus of gt. Now here, instead of g, we have to write minus. So v square equal to minus 2gt. Can you understand this? Now we have learned about motion of freely falling body. By using this equation of motion equation, we have to substitute, instead of acceleration due to gravity, denote the letter g. Instead of the initial velocity, we have substitute the value 0, and the displacement, we have substitute the value height h. So by using this substitution, we will get to the 3 equation. This equation number 1, this equation number 2, and this equation number 3. And suppose the object against the gravitational force g equal to minus g, then substitute all the value, we will get to this 3 equation. Can you understand?
That.
Yes. Next one, uniform circular motion. Already we have learned about circular motion. What is circular motion? Motion along a circular path. The object moves along. See, this object moves along a circular path. Listen, object moves along a circular path is called circular motion. Now, uniform circular motion, see the motion of the object is constantly, no, it is rotating constant speed. So, that is uniform circular motion. The object moves along a circular path with a constant speed is called uniform circular motion. The object moves along a circular path with a constant speed is called uniform circular motion. If the velocity changes, the direction of the motion also will change. The rotation of direction also change if the velocity changes. Now, see, suppose this is the uniform circular motion. Now, radius or, let us consider the radius or Now we have to find the speed of an object. What is the formula for speed? The speed equal to distance divided by time. Already we have learned distance divided by time. The formula for speed, what's the formula for speed? Distance divided by time is the formula for speed. So instead of distance, here the object is the rotating in a circular path. That's the circumference of a circle. So instead of distance, we have to write circumference. Circumference divided by time. So speed denote the letter V. So V equal to circumference divided by time. Now say the answer. What is the formula for circumference of a circle? Lower class we have learned. What's the formula for circumference of a circle? 2 pi r. So what's the formula? 2 pi r. See, this r means radius of a circle divided by time t. So this is the formula to calculate the speed of a uniform circular motion. So V means speed of an object, and R radius of an object, T time taken. How much time taken to rotate this object? So uniform circular motion we have learned. Uniform circular motion, the object moves along a circular path with constant speed. What is uniform circular motion? The object moves along a circular path with a constant speed is called uniform circular motion or oscillatory motion. So the uniform circular motion, the object moves along a circular path with a constant speed is called uniform circular motion.
Ow.
Next one, centripetal acceleration. Already we have learned motion of a freely falling body, then uniform circular motion, then centripetal acceleration. So the uniform circular motion you have learned, no? The objects move along a circular path with a constant speed. Here also like that, with a constant speed. The object moving along a circular path with a constant speed, that I told the accelerated motion. Now, so here the acceleration of a string acts inward. So here velocity will change, magnitude and direction will change. Okay, the velocity of an object change, the magnitude, direction also will change. So this diagram, it moves along a circular path and act inward. The acceleration of the string act inward. Here also, see, or listen this diagram. The acceleration of the string, when it is moving in a circular path, the acceleration of the string moves inward. See here also inward towards the center. Okay, towards the center. So this is the center of the circle, and the radius, let's consider the mass m, and the radius r, and velocity. So let us consider the mass m and the radius r and the velocity v. Now we can find the acceleration. So a equal to acceleration denote the letter a. So here centripetal acceleration. The acceleration means all of you know change in velocity divided by time, or rate of change of velocity. Only what's that? Acceleration. We have learned that last class we have learned this acceleration. Now when it rotates with a constant speed, the velocity changes. The acceleration of the string, when we are rotating the string, the acceleration of the string moves inward along the center. So that acceleration a equal to v square divided by r. V means what? Velocity. R means what? Radius. Now already we have learned centripetal force we want to learn. So that F equal to, force denote the letter F. First class we have learned force denote the letter F. F equal to ma. This formula we have learned first class. So the force equal to mass into acceleration. Here acceleration mentioned centripetal acceleration. So here m. What's the value of a? Already we have written v square divided by r. So here F equal to, you have right formula m v square by r. This is the formula for centripetal force. What's the formula for centripetal force? F equal to m v square by r. This formula you have to learn. So centripetal force formula F equal to m v square divided by r. What is m? mass of an object, V, velocity of an object, or radius of an object. So these are about the centripetal acceleration. Next, centrifugal. Here the acceleration of the string moves towards, no, the acceleration of the string moves away from the center. So here just opposite, centripetal acceleration and centrifugal acceleration, just opposite action. So here move towards, move towards, that move away from the center. So this much only, this lesson, second lesson. So just we can recall this lesson, motion, very very important lesson. So motion means, you know, all of you, what is motion? Already we have learned what is motion. Motion means a body changes from one place to another. Rest means what? The body does not change from one place to another. From there we have learned distance, displacement, speed, velocity, acceleration. This everything we have learned, and unit also we have learned. No, what's the unit of speed? Meter second power minus 1. What is the unit of velocity? Same unit. Speed and velocity, same unit. What's the unit of acceleration? Meter second power minus 2. See, here so many units we have learned, and so many formulas also we will learn. Just learn well thoroughly. And equation of motion, 3 equation we have learned. That equation you have to learn, and each letter mentioned also you should know. And next, uniform circular motion we have learned, and centripetal acceleration and centrifugal force we have learned. So everything very very important, students. So just you should learn, and this book back answer everything in this video. I will give all the answers, book back answer, and problem also in this video. It is there. Just take your book and note it, that answers. And some question answer also you have to learn. Centripetal acceleration and centrifugal force you have to learn. So first lesson I have given 2 questions for assignment. I am thinking you all studied and write very good. And second lesson also I have given 1 question for assignment, equation of motion. I am thinking, see, that 2 or 3 times if you write and study means only you know, otherwise don't know anything. So just when you are learning physics, take your note and pen or pencil, just note it, write and learn. It's very easy for you. Then today's assignment, the types of motion, brief answer. Take your book, all of you. Roman letter 7. The question number 2, detail answer. Question number 2, explain the different types of motion. Already you have learned what are the different types of motion: linear motion, circular motion, oscillatory motion, and random motion. Already you have learned this question. So that question assignment. Total 4 question assignment. When the school reopens, I will check. Just write date and study and write this answers.